markets sliding on the first day of the second quarter, weighed down by technology stocks and rising tensions over trade. Amazon finished the day down better than 5% after the president, as you just heard, renewed his attacks on the e-commerce giant via Twitter over the weekend. Tesla also closed down better than 5%, while Facebook fell nearly 3%. Connell, the reaction to the president's tweets has been real negative. I mean, investors are obviously seeing this as something more than just the president getting upset over Amazon. I mean, I'm just wondering if there's something bigger here as it relates to regulation and tech.
Yeah. There might, well, yes, there's been this whole tech-lash movement that we've been talking about for some time, which is going to come back to bite these technology companies in a big, big way, you would think, especially with the big run-up that we've already seen in many of their stocks. I think the larger picture for all of this as well, and granted, there are a lot of things going on in markets, and there are a lot of reasons that stocks sell off, and one of the simplest ones is that they've run up so much before that they start to sell off like this. But even the biggest detractors of this administration in its early days would tell you that it was creating a pro-business environment, right? That there were regulations being cut, that there were tax cuts on the way, and eventually tax cuts, especially for business, that were delivered upon. But now if you look at the big stories that we're covering in the news, it could be tariffs, it could be Amazon, it could even be the Justice Department's lawsuit against AT&T and Time Warner. You start to ask yourself, are we seeing some sort of a shift away from that pro-business environment that had been created by this administration? So I think that kind of adds to some of the uncertainty as well.
That's a good point.
But remember, he went after Boeing.
Yeah,
he went after Boeing by name, and that
was also unnerving.
Right, and I said at the time, you shouldn't hammer individual American businesses. If you have a problem with Amazon and the way it does business, then do something about the Postal Service. Then do something about the acquisitions that is within your power. But again, arguing that Amazon gets away with not collecting billions of dollars in taxes every year is just simply not true. Let's talk about tech stocks, though. The Wall Street Journal points out that those critical FANG stocks, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, they have lost $397 billion in market value just since March 12th.
Wow.
So again, if it goes to, but we talked about for months, if not the last year, how overinflated these valuations were on these companies. And I think that part of the problem is, and we'll get to this, is that Facebook, when people are finally paying attention to Facebook, how it has made money all these years, how it has grown its business, it smells bad, it's kind of sleazy, and the question now is that advertising market saturated, particularly on the Facebook social media platform?
I want to ask you about Facebook, but on Amazon, it doesn't pay taxes in every state.
45. It collects state taxes in 45 states, and that was kind of a broad policy it adopted last year.
Why? Because they don't have physical buildings in those other 5 states.
And in many states that they don't actually have physical buildings, that the state mandates that they collect the taxes, that they do so. So it's not, they've paid billions of dollars in in taxes, sales taxes on behalf of the states. So I just think that it just seems off. The attack on Amazon seems off base, and it seems politically motivated. Hey, Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos, isn't favorable to President Trump. But I don't think that that's a reason to basically take Amazon to the outhouse. And you're destroying, in part, destroying market value for the shareholders.
Yep.
That doesn't help people.
No, you're right. You're right.